All right, welcome back, mates. Hope everyone's doing well this afternoon, and everyone's had a great week. Hope everybody's talking about Bitcoin, obviously Ethereum. Everybody's kind of like, oh, the interwebs are all going crazy, right? All right, so where are we at, right? And so I just did a video for the BEX Plus updates for everybody who's trading on BEX Plus. It's crazy. I mean, if you played in any remotely near the support level of Bitcoin and did correlated trades on that exchange, you're well over 500%. The bounce is back now to almost 34,000. We've gotten to 34,000 in Bitcoin already in the last 12 hours. But I want to follow up because I had an email, and I understand it can be kind of, confusing a little bit for some in terms of what we mean by correlated, and it's tough to show. So I want to show this in a video really quickly. Just here in the last 24 hours to 48 hours, what's happened between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. You could plug in on your chart any of the top real major altcoins, okay, in terms of if you've got to move, okay. And remember, as you come down from the Bitcoin, as you go down to Ethereum and down to Bitcoin Cash and down to Litecoin, you're decreasing the value of the underlying asset, which means the move does not need to be as much, right, for you to capture your P&L. In fact, you will make more money, more P&L, more rate of return off of trading Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash on the same move than you will Ethereum and Bitcoin because they're priced higher, right? That's just that ratio of how that works. And you can work that out. If you do these trades, you'll see what I'm talking about. Even with like leverage, okay, there are some strategies that you can implement where you're going to change the leveraging. Like you could go 5x Bitcoin at 32,000, buy up, but then with Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, go 10x or 20x leverage, right, to play the correlation. And if you look at this chart here, you're going to see what's happened. This is Bitcoin, obviously, green graph for you, okay? And right now we're, where we're at, okay? These lines here are Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Does it really matter what they are? I mean, that's the question you have to ask yourself. Does it really matter what they are? Because look at the graph. Does it matter what the market cap is? Circulating supply? Does it really matter? You hear those arguments all the time on YouTube, okay? But in the end, do they really matter? Because look, these all have varying market supply, varying circulating supply, right? Market caps are very different, right? And yet the movement is exactly correlated with Bitcoin. Peaks and valleys, right, mates? See that? So you dial in Bitcoin. If you become a dialed in crypto trader for Bitcoin, you become dialed into all of them, okay? Because they're all still tied to Bitcoin, especially in the top 50, okay? So you can pick coins in the top 50 with a lower market value, okay, on leverage, okay, and play what Bitcoin is doing without ever having to trade in a Bitcoin trade. If you know the support and resistance level of Bitcoin, and if you know what's happening in Bitcoin, you will see it translates all the way down the top 50, top 100 market cap. And so you want to investigate the top 100. There are other things, everything above 100 still, is a little bit more diverse in terms of, and complicated in terms of the correlations, okay? A lot of them will correlate to other things, not just Bitcoin. DeFi coins will correlate to Ethereum oftentimes more so than Bitcoin, but if Ethereum is correlating with Bitcoin, then those coins are obviously going to follow suit if you follow that logic. But this is the ultimate illustration of look at what we've done here, okay? Today, they're virtually identical. Until there is something specific, China FUD is not specific, okay? Until there's something specific to a breakdown in a particular transaction, blockchain, hack, whatever, to a specific Ethereum related, Bitcoin related, that's different because that will potentially create a chasm in that particular asset and not affect the other ones, okay? Potentially, but normally it affects them all. So anything that we see happen in Bitcoin translates to these 4 or 5 that we track in our group coins. And that's how you play a correlated trade. All right, mates.